How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening.
And welcome to a new update video. Everything that is new in version 5.5. And that is, of course, the Smart Assist filter and some new cards. Now, the Smart Assist filter is only available in the football divisions. And that is pretty much what people asked for. We obviously want Smart Assist to be gone. But Master League is back, by the way. And some new cards, a lot of new cards coming next week as well. The World Cup packs finally arriving. Now you have this English League 25-26 season's best. You don't see Bruno Fernandes here. I think the reason is probably just because they already released his big time card, and maybe they are preparing something for the future. You have Declan Rice big time, Erling Haaland, and Hugo Ekitike. And what I want to talk about first and foremost is eFootball divisions, and that is where once you're in Division 3, there is a setting called matchmaking settings. And for instance, on mobile, I was in Division 1 previously, and now that I'm reset to Division 3, I have this special setting, Smart Assist, and matchmake freely, or you select same setting as mine. So now you have all of those Smart Assist rats caged, and they will be playing against each other. Or if you have the Smart Assist setting set to on, you'll be matched with people who are using Smart Assist. And matchmaking freely means that if you have Smart Assist on, you still won't be matched with people who have Smart Assist off. So it is kinda liberating, and it is nice to see that Konami is doing that. I mean, it would be nice for Konami to remove it entirely, but it is what it is. Now, also Konami added 10 additional game plans so that you can build your teams. This was such an easy feature to add, and we really needed those game plans. You want to build a thematic team? Finally, 10 additional game plans for you. Speaking of the cards that are available this week, there is a few, and this would be my build. Now, for Hugo Ekitike, it's a goal poacher with decent stats. I can build him with decent physicality. He's not, of course, the one to win all the headers. His additional skills are momentum, dribbling, and phenomenal finishing. So for that, you probably boost some dribbling. For Declan Rice big time card, I think it's a nice box-to-box card, but I don't think that it's an exceptional card. Because you can't really get physicality in 90 without like really reaching speed in 90 and all the defensive stats in 90. Still, it's of course a fantastic card with phenomenal pass and longish tackle skills. Erling Haaland is a card that you can actually build as a fantastic aerial threat with bullet header and willpower skill. Willpower skill, a little bit of a trust me bro skill, but still I would have preferred probably phenomenal finishing on him. Not the pack for me though. Speaking of other packs, there is some national teams packs, Thailand and Malaysia. Now that's not my cup of tea, but if you want, you can try your luck with 100 coins. And a new eFootball League phase reward. Now we have a Showtime Schlotterbeck. I would go for this build, and this is of course a slightly worse reward, because this Nico Schlotterbeck, you can build him as a build-up center back. And for Algeria and Timber, you can build him in the same fashion. You can see the defending stats and speed and physicality, and he's an attacking fullback. I built him as a defensive fullback. With defensive instruction, he will be staying back, and you can equally play him as a center back. Now, this was a great reward. I don't think that Nico Schlotterbeck is worth the grind. I unfortunately had some power outages, you know, the situation right now in Ukraine. I couldn't really get into Division 1, both on mobile and console. I was ranked 1600 on mobile and just couldn't get there, and on console I only got to Division 2, and yeah, it was pretty rough for me. Now, the Kevin De Bruyne card and Antoine Semenyo and Scott McTominay are available as 5-star nominating contract, and nominating contracts are getting worse by each day. I wouldn't be spending my nominating contract on each of these packs. Now, I mean, maybe you're interested to bolster your team if you're just new to the game. Now, Chris Wood is pretty useless. You can see it with these speed numbers. I mean, there are no boosters on these cards, of course. You cannot really improve them much. Granit Xhaka as an orchestrator, these defensive stats are all over the place. Kevin De Bruyne looks decent, but with this speed, I mean, creative playmakers don't need much speed, but still in the current scenario, where you need at least 90 balance, you can't really even get there with Kevin De Bruyne as an attacking player, as a creative playmaker. Goalkeeper Matthew Ryan isn't really him as well. And then Marcel Sabitzer, again, defensive stats all over the place for a box-to-box card. And Scott McTominay doesn't have one-touch pass. Like, some essential skills are lacking. The stats are a little bit mid. Antoine Semenyo, I mean, you can only get to 80 finishing with him. and you can't even get acceleration or balance in 90 at all. Lyle Forster, I mean, the less said about this card, the better. And these are the nominating contracts. So they were pretty underwhelming last time round, and this time, of course, I wouldn't be spending my 5-star nominating contract on any of these cards unless you want like a collectible item. There is Daily Game Box again, another chance for you. I got Luis Diaz, made a review on him, pretty decent card. I really want this Akanji though. Akanji looks decent. The build is on my Insta if you want to check it out. Let me know whom did you pack from this. You had to score some penalties in order to get the chance deal box available. English League Player League pack is looking decent because all of these names, if you've been following Premier League, some selections are pretty weird. Like again, look, show what's he's been selected here for, but it's because Konami is releasing Time Casemiro. Now Casemiro was the man, of course, the main man apart from Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United, and Konami is releasing him as a 48-hour card. Now we don't know the levels. This is me just like assuming, like I don't know. It could be shut down. Now this probably would be the stats of the card. You can get to 90 in passing and a little bit of dribbling here. Now this is a good anchorman, of course, but it's going to be a 50-player box. Now there's also a few packs available for 500 coins. You can get either David Alaba, for 500 coins you're getting Darwin Nunez with bullet header skill, and David Alaba for 750 coins. You're getting not only him, but 3 additional feature cards. Now, this is a decent deal because you don't need to pay money. If you saved your coins like I was doing, this is actually pretty solid. Now you get Jon Visa, Ayari, and Ekitike. For David Alaba, actually, I wouldn't say that it's a bad card at all. Look at his defensive stats. He has a long reach tackle skill, which is a scarce skill. Konami barely gives any free-to-play cards with this skill, like Henderson was one, and now Nico O'Reilly. By the way, speaking of Nico O'Reilly, you have a chance, of course, to sign one of the free Showtimes cards, and my pick, of course, would be Nico O'Reilly, and this would be my build, but I might even downgrade defending stats in favor of like some speed and or acceleration for that matter. Kimmich would be that my final build, and this would be Ligt, and this would be Kadioglu. All of these cards are great, and in order to get them, you need to just play 15 games. It's over here in missions. Now, the game you play, the game you sim, it doesn't matter. You just need to play a game, and after 15 games, you can claim the free Showtime card because you're getting a special item in your inbox. In your inbox, apart from some division rewards, you're getting some free tries, which we're gonna be trying our luck for, and you're getting Leandro Trossard, and I don't even know the stats of this card. Now, this is like a highlight card, you cannot train this one, but let's see what the playstyle is. It could be creative playmaker, could be prolific winger. 95 overall as a base card, pretty interesting. It's a prolific winger with 90 dribbling, almost 90 speed, and there is 90 balance on him. A little bit of finishing, 88 finishing, pretty decent, and decent passing stats. Now, this is not the worst winger as a free-to-play card, and in terms of skills, he doesn't have one-touch pass, unfortunately, but he has a little bit of dribbling skills and no through pass on him too. No pinpoint crossing, so for passing, not really the bad card, but it's a super sub, so maybe his super sub abilities will compensate for that. So if you're building a free-to-play team, you received a free card from each of the big leagues. And now let's see if Konami gods are smiling upon me and I can get one of the cards for free. Let's try with a J-League 100-year pack. I mean, I'm building a J-League team. I don't know where I'm supposed to use it because Konami is not giving my region the events. I mean, you need to be in Japan to get these. So I'm not really bummed about not getting anyone from this one. Turkish Trendyol Super League as well. Like, there are some good cards, but I mean, it is what it is. And of course, the sorting trick. Let's see if this still goated. I got Big Time DeMarco for free like that. So we go into the pack, see all, and then we try to sort them. I mean, it is just such a foolish, silly behavior, man. Now all the worst cards are at the start, and we try our luck, and we are getting absolutely nothing again. As we're getting left forward, this is not even a featured card, and that's Jig Grealish, by the way, very nice. And yeah, so these are the free tries, and I forgot to mention about Darwin Nunez. Now Darwin Nunez is 500 coin player with the bullet header. I would go for this build, of course. You can give him, I mean, Striker's Instinct Booster to boost offensive awareness and finishing. 90 isn't truly exceptional for goal poacher, but it'll make do. He's pretty pacey, a little bit of dribbling, finishing, and 19 jump and physical contact. Now, on the Football Hub webpage and on different Twitter pages, you can see that there are special, of course, J-League selection epic cards will be released next week, but in addition to that, you will see national team selection. We don't know the levels of these cards, but apparently we know the designs. Now we will see Morocco joining the squad, we will see Senegal, and we will see Algeria. And for these packs, I mean, if there's gonna be 100 coin per pack, I wouldn't be really that excited. And then there is Egypt as well. All of this will be dropped in June, and these are the national team packs. That's how Konami prepares for the World Cup. So there's no managers that go alongside with these packs, because I think the pattern will be the same. Now they're giving you an epic card of Minanda. It's a creative playmaker with phenomenal pass skill. Now you go to match, you see the event, and all you have to do is just, it's not really complicated. You enter the event, and you select a team. Like, I like to play like with an underdog, and unfortunately, by the way, Konami lost the license to one of the teams that I like the kit from, and I need to choose another team. That's actually hilarious. Konami losing licenses just as quick. I mean, you just blink and Konami lost the license. So I select Wrexham. I want them to get to the Premier League, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna be getting some random players, and then of course you can improve them with players from your team, your dream team that you have collected previously. And my advice would be, even though, I mean, you can sign any player you want, just sign player of the week players because you don't need to train them. So the idea is that you have the transfer window, you have the game plan, your team looks like this. The reward that you're playing for is 50 coins and the card, the Showtime card of Minanda at the end. You can see that once you're ranked from 1 to 10, I mean, what's the lowest rank that you can get the card? You got to be ranked 50,000. Realistically, you can of course dive deep into like what's happening here, but you can sim the games. If you sim the games every day, you don't need to spend coins to replenish the life. Just like play like 10 games, I mean a day maybe, like maybe in the morning, in the evening you can play 10 more, and that's Konami's monetization system. You can only play like 10 games, then you need to replenish the energy. But speaking of the team building, I mean, I made a separate video about that. It was pretty underwhelming event. You go over here into transfers, and you go to team management, team reinforcement, dream team player, and you can sign him from day 2. But what I would be doing with 1 million, like whatever this currency is signing player of the week cards or signing OG legends. If you've been playing past game on, like I played it only on mobile before, you can sign some old cards, and for instance, Ardeguler, Trossard, Jurassic, that's like 3 cards. Already I'm fitting into budget almost, right? I need to like play a game or 2 and I'll be getting additional currency. So that's how you're getting player of the week cards instantly into your team. You don't need to train them or play games to get players trained to the max. You cannot micromanage this team really. I mean, you get some notifications about like player getting injured, player getting bad form before the game, and all you got to do is just auto-pick players based off their form. For instance, you go to game plan, auto-pick players, and you select prioritize stamina if you think that your synergy is enough to beat your opponent, or prioritize condition if you think that you got to just like push for that win. And then of course you sign the manager with the currency as well. I think it's a nice idea too. So you can sign a GP manager like Pep, for instance, and play possession with that. You don't need to play the games actually, by the way. You only need to play like 1 game in every like 10, and all other games are being simmed. So you get through a season, you get some points, you get through the ranking. You have a week for that. I think you can easily get that epic Minanda card, which is hilarious. It's like an unknown player. It's like it's not a player that exists in real life, but that's Konami thing, and you can get him with phenomenal pass. It could be a decent card, especially for free to play, given that you don't even need to try to get this card. Just grind every day, log in, play sim games, and it's not like you watch the simulation. It just simmed instantly. So let me show you that real quick. So I selected a team. Let's assume I want to buy a manager first. I think it's a good idea. Can I sign a manager right now? Team reinforcement. Can sign anytime. Dream team manager. I mean, dream team manager could be a good idea, but they're pretty costly. I would probably sign standard manager, and for that I'm signing Pep, right? I'm playing possession. 87 proficiency, decent. We sign in Pep, and instantly I think it is being replaced in our game plan. You can see, and we change the tactic, change playstyle, and we change it to possession. It is already possession, and the synergy has improved. We can play the game, and that's how the games are being simmed. You don't even need to like be invested or like click next many times like you do in regular simmed games. but that's what's happening here. Are we going to be beating Sheffield? We have more synergy, we have players prioritized by condition, and we did absolutely nothing. We just drew a game against a team that has better, lower synergy than us. So logic is absent in this. I mean, maybe sometimes it happens like your team has better synergy and it wins the game, but we just do a game. Winning this is only probably possible when you have like exceptional players in each position, and of course your synergy is boosted because of the overall of your team. Now, there are some rumors about the new legends, and of course, most likely they will come to fruition, but I'm just saying that take it with a pinch of salt. Mario Götze, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Dunga, and Keisuke Honda will be the players that will be joining the legend squad of eFootball. There is also some images of... oh, by the way, there is an invitation, special invitation tab over here appearing in extras. I don't know what the invitation is for, so I'm just as surprised as Jimmy Buckets here. And for the players that will be arriving, there are some face scans, but there is Rio Ferdinand. There is... by the way, for the update, what they did, they changed the face details over here. There are some more images for you. There's how Patrick Dorgo looks like. They improved him. Ryan Cherki as well over here. There is also a World Cup ball. And of course, as you can see, they use the design, they use the Adidas logo, but there is no World Cup, the actual cup image on the ball. That means that Konami doesn't have the license to the World Cup. New epic namer available in the database, one of the players that will be added. There's Rio Ferdinand as well. And there is Diego Costa. And last but not least, Gianluca Zambrotta. Speaking of other events, there is a classic 50 coin event for European clubs. If you want to complete it, this is, by the way, for the free try on the player deck pack. And PvP wise, you gotta play like, you can play unlimited, by the way, kinda cool. And you can use any player you want. Let's take a look at the English Premier League pack and, of course, player deck pack as usual. Is there anything that Konami has surprised us with? Because previous players of the season packs weren't really excited. Maybe just because I follow Premier League more than any other league. I'm a Prem 13 away. There is Danny Welbeck. That isn't really a goal poacher that you would use with only 88 finishing. And I mean, he has vantage pass, which is kind of nice, and trackback and Earl Spiruti, and he's a super sub. But this is not the pack that I'll be spending my coins on unless I'm just building like a Premier League team. Harry Wilson has almost the same finishing as Welbeck as a creative playmaker. His passing is alrightish, his lofted pass is better than his regular pass. He's been great this season. I mean, he's been scoring a lot of goals, and I just don't understand why. I mean, skill-wise he's great, but like stat-wise isn't really him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I mean, I would agree with this selection, maybe, but I think that Stach was slightly better. Maybe one of the defenders that were key and instrumental for Leeds' successful season. They escaped the relegation fight. Is only 88 finishing with Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Daichi Kamada, again, I think Sar was slightly better overall, or Wharton maybe. And even Munoz, I think, deserved a pick. Like I think he received one last year. But this is just a box-to-box card that you probably wouldn't be using. So, and just like, speaking of the coins, what are you spending coins for? Again, Alex Scott, I think Tavernier was slightly better. Krupi Jr., there is a shout for Hill or Senesi as well, but they decided to go with Alex Scott. Wasn't even, by the way, selected for the English national team, which I think he deserved a call-up. But orchestrator-wise, he's pretty pacey, but physical contact is not there and defending is not there, so I don't know, man. Luke Shaw, again, I think Konami just reserved like Bruno Fernandes for a different pack, and maybe they already released that. That's what they did previously. Maybe they're not going to be releasing another big-time Bruno Fernandes. Jared Bowen, I agree with this selection, and I think this card is pretty neat for a whole player. I mean, I would have wanted a little bit more passing, but it is still decent. He doesn't have vantage pass, alas. And Igor Thiago, I think he was the star of the Brentford team, finally 90 finishing. Target man as a playstyle, kind of interesting, and great physical contact, a little bit of dribbling, and yeah, Errol Spirity and head in there, so we probably want to cross on him. This is pretty odd selection. Bruno Guimaraes was probably the best player for Newcastle. Of course, he got injured at the end of the season, but still instrumental part of their success. I mean, most of the games that he played, Newcastle won the games, and it's a decent card for box-to-box though. You have Dominik Szoboszlai. I think he was the best player this season. I would agree with that. And speed-wise, he's great. Creative playmaker. Now, passing-wise, he's decent. A little bit of finishing. 80 finishing with the manager boost. And he has double touch and Marseille turn and one touch pass. Now, this is one of the best cards in the spec, I think. Now, William Saliba, I would say that Gabriel deserved it, but they already released his big-time card, so they don't want to repeat themselves. And this is... I mean, of course, any defender from the Arsenal team deserves a shout-out here. Speed-wise, he's great, right? Physical contact, 90. Jumping, 85. Now, this could be arguably the best kind of free-to-play-ish card, right? You can get him with saved coins, but still, it's under paywall in a way. One of the best cards. One-touch pass and weighted pass on its center back's pretty nice. João Pedro, I would agree with the selection, of course. It was... sparing the blushes for the Chelsea fans and for the Chelsea team as well, but still very, very poor season for the team. One-touch pass and through passing on deep line forward, very nice. Double touch is a skill, and it's just his low pass is pretty low for deep line forward. I would like to have more a little bit. Nico Riley receives one. Now I would suppose, I would assume that Konami is just like not duplicating these players, because you receive one as a showtime. So just if you complete the event. But I think Nico Riley had a fantastic season here. And as a fullback finisher, same playstyle as you get as a showtime card. Do you gotta... I mean, you of course can build a better card with the showtime version. But this one is looking very nice. Like one-touch pass through passing the skills, the double touch, Marseille turn, unique card of course. Pedro Porro, I mean, is basic card, 90 lofted pass, attacking fullback. If you like crossing, he is the man for you. One touch pass through passing, low lofted pass, and of course pinpoint crossing as on someone who is crossing a lot. Attacking fullback, not the cross specialist, which is nice. Ezri Konsa, build up center back with decent pace, almost a 90 physical contact, 90 jumping here. And this is actually a usable card, you know, low key. Now I'm looking at the cards that are slightly better because I sorted them in a different order. Mateus Mane is a whole player with great pace but no end product. He has this special double touch, which is kind of cool, but no passing skills. And over here we have Royfs. He was definitely a standout player for Sunderland. I would say Mukiele deserves a shout too. And goalkeeping wise, like, he has great stats. Does he have low punt? Yes, he has, so you can use him, of course, in English events if you manage to pack him. James Garner, I think Tarkovsky was also great for Everton, and now this is a decent card for Destroyer, who can play as a right back, left back, like a very nice card that has a lot of different positions, multi-purpose card. One-touch pass, through passing, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, and the aggression for Destroyer is 88. I mean, I want it a little bit higher, but this is what it is. Nikola Milenkovic, again, I think for Forest, Anderson deserved it more, but they released his Showtime card. So, I mean, another pick would have been probably... Who was another player for Nottingham Forest that... Gibbs White, yeah, I would say Gibbs White deserved it slightly better, maybe. But yeah, Destroyer with not a lot of pace. I mean, there are defensive stats for him. And finally, last but not least, Kyle Walker, pace merchant. And actually decent defending, man. This is a good defensive fullback, low key, pretty tall to win the headers. And has soul control, low lofted pass, good passing. What about passing stats? Yeah, passing stats are low. But defending-wise, he is actually pretty dope. Now, I mean, the top row wasn't really inspiring, but the bottom row was actually pretty interesting. Like Szoboszlai and Brunki Marshall, of course, exceptional. Would I be spending 100 coins on this? Maybe, but I'm not sure. And speaking of the player of the week cards, Konami is releasing some of the players that are parting ways with their clubs. Robert Lewandowski is one of them. Are they doing justice to the card? Yeah, it's just same old Lewandowski, 87 speed with 89 proficiency manager, finishing not even 90. Ollie Watkins, who decided to amp it up in a game that wasn't really even necessary. Pep's farewell, he just spoiled that. You love to see it, that tomfoolery, man. And dribbling-wise, he's great. Finishing only 85, like, I don't understand. He scored 2 goals there, it should be 90 there. This is why these cards aren't really them. You gotta have 90 in finishing stats. Vantage pass though there, and first-time shot as a skill. Patrick Dorgu, who scored the header. I mean, they're not gonna be giving Bruno Fernandes another card, aren't they? Even though Bruno Fernandes low-key broke the assist record, even though it looked like it's an unknown goal. Patrick Dorgu is an interesting card. The end product isn't really there. The passing and the finishing is like very poor. But he scored a header, so I don't understand why he's heading only 72. And skill-wise, it's a right card, no vantage pass, unfortunately. Bernardo Silva is a player that is also parting ways with Man City. And yeah, I mean, it's an interesting card. Orchestrator, this time at playstyle. I mean, I've seen box-to-box cards of his, I've seen creative playmakers, now it's Orchestrator. Is it usable as an Orchestrator? I would say so. I would want more defending numbers here. His aggression is, of course, underrated. I mean, it's the highest stat in defending for him. And there are good passing skills on him, and there is double touch. João Paulinho, who scored the goal and kind of secured the stay in the Premier League for Tottenham. It's a destroyer. Now, this destroyer I like a little bit more than the previous card that we looked at. It's still not the paces card though, and yeah, I don't know, man. We have Dani Carvajal. Yeah, this is the card that I want to look at. Dani Carvajal with decent speed, alrightish defensive numbers, 90 lofted pass, which is decent, and a little bit of dribbling. As balance-wise, it's 85. It's not the worst, and he has a vantage pass through passing. Yeah, for passing and for defending, he is actually decent. So, would I be spending coins on this pack? Probably not. I think that saving for the World Cup packs was the idea, but seeing how uninspiring these are, like, are you gonna be getting like a random card from, like, it's not like you get like all the players in one deal. So if you buy every player, right, that's 1200 coins. I mean, there are certain, like, almost 1200 coins, that's 1100 coins. So if you buy the manager pack, it usually costs you 1500 coins. And I don't know, man, I'm not really inspired by the Konami's approach to the World Cup this time around. So this has been the update video. Let me know if you packed it on, and hopefully I'll see you on stream and we'll test Nico Riley and Matthias de Ligt. I'll see you next time. Peace.